morning, West Michigan. It is 5:11 as we wake up on this Tuesday morning. It is chilly this morning, but we're waking up to clear to partly cloudy skies, and that will, of course, set the stage for a beautiful sunrise to fill our skies this morning. We have a light wintry mix that will arrive late tonight into early tomorrow morning, changing over to plain old rain tomorrow, especially during the first half of the day. And then tomorrow will be a very windy Wednesday with temperatures up into the low 50s. Sharply colder air wraps in by Friday. In fact, we'll have high temperatures that struggle to even reach 30 degrees. Temperatures this morning in the teens to around 20 degrees. And check out how cold it is. Places like Mount Pleasant, 14 degrees, 19 in Big Rapids, Ionia, Grand Rapids, and those wind chills are in the teens throughout the area. Now, as we look at Storm Track Live Radar, not a lot of activity going on. Certainly not the repeat performance with the snow that we had regionally yesterday. Again, as we expand the view, we've got that area of rainfall. Yeah, mainly just rain off to our south. And briefly, we get a little sliver of that unfrozen precipitation that'll be moving our way. Unfortunately, as it moves into West Michigan later this evening and overnight tonight, it will initially come into an environment that has temperatures below freezing. So that is going to set the stage for a little bit of a freezing or icy mix during the overnight period. Futurecast computer models again. This is through 6 o'clock this evening, and we keep skies generally clear. So we'll have a very pretty sunrise this morning and a really nice sunset this evening. And by the way, I don't know how many of you caught the sunset last night, but it was absolutely incredible. And we are looking at a beautiful sunset again this evening as well. Now, by 11 o'clock, that canopy of high clouds will be overspreading the Fremont to Ludington, Grand Rapids area down toward Jackson. But look at this, from Kalamazoo to South Haven and Coldwater, already starting to see that area of icy precipitation move in. And look at what happens during the overnight period. We get several hours, we'll have that freezing mix. So by this time tomorrow morning, we could have some icy road conditions in some places. Quickly, though, the precip does make the change over to plain old rain as temperatures will continue to warm up. It'll be one of those mornings where hour by hour we get that warmer air to come in, and that will allow the precipitation to change over from that icy mix to just some plain old rain, certainly by the middle of the morning commute. By noon tomorrow, well, that precipitation will be moving off to the east, and then tomorrow afternoon we'll return to at least partial sunshine. But tomorrow is going to be an absolutely blustery day. Lots of wind. In fact, winds gusting 30 to 35 miles per hour tomorrow, with highs again in the low 50s. Only in the low 40s on Thursday, 30 if we're lucky on Friday for a high, and that means most of the day we'll spend in the 20s, and most of the day we'll spend with wind chills in the teens. We are back to some sunshine for Saturday, windy again for Sunday with some rain moving in, and then by Monday, Tuesday of next week, some warmer air starts to move in. We're optimistically forecasting 58 the high next week, Tuesday. We'll have to see how that pans out, because the overall flow pattern, even though we may get a little bit warmer here and there, the overall pattern keeps us cooler than average through the first week of April.
Now for tomorrow, it's a 90% AM. Is that snow that was falling? And then it says windy.
Well, okay, starting at about 1 o'clock tonight, or early tomorrow morning, we're going to see a freezing mix. And then hour by hour, as our temperatures warm up, by about 7 or 8 o'clock, we'll be a little above freezing. We saw that Futurecast computer model that showed you hour by hour walking through. So by 7 or 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, it changes back over to just some rain. And then by around noon, most of the rain and the precipitation clears out.
So precipitation out by noon.
That's all good
windy
stuff.
All day.
I just saw that 58 and I was like, wow. Can't think of anything else besides 58 degrees next week. All right, fantastic stuff. Thank you, Terry.